Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. This is Turgon the Wise, and I'm bringing you a new video today. Today is my 1 week update, playing my 21st season of Lord of the Rings Rise to War. Let's jump right into it, shall we, my friends? We are playing the Tactics Evolved server, and we started the season. It's going on 8 days and a few hours here. And we got a doozy for you. This is a spicy server. I'm having fun. I hope other people are having fun. It's crazy. It's hectic. It's chaotic. What's going on? Here's the map. Now, I'm going to break it down for you in a couple of different ways. First, I'm going to define all of the pretty colors on this map. Starting up here in the Angmar area, uh, in Forodwaith, we have the Last Knights of Angmar, LKOA, and Wim. And they're this red color here. It's like a reddish pink. It's blood. It's like Mars of God of War red. And then down here, this rust colored red, reddish brown, is the kingdom of Moab and Unbroken. And that's looking like a pretty nice fight happening out here between these two kingdoms. Up in the eastern quadrant, we have Bear, and this little pink salmon color is Ewok. Now, as you may recall, Yudz spawned in Arabore, and now we're not there. And so let me just kind of walk you through some of the things that's happened over the course of the last week. Real quick, before we jump into what happened up here, I also just want to call out that in the southern quadrant, we have this lime green or like an olive green kingdom, which is Skull and Hive Mind. And then the blue kingdom is Yudz and Lame. Now, getting to what happened up here in Arabore. We spawned in Arabore on top of a team that has gone by names such as Submit or Lord. This season, they are Dora. And we spawned on them and farmed the Dickens out of Arabore. And at one point, we were at about 1.8, 1.7 million affluence, and they were at like 1.1 maybe. I forget exactly what the numbers were, but uh, that was that was crazy. Some little bit of PvP early in the season, and that was kind of what we were looking for. We were in Bag End for a very long time, and last season was not a particularly heavy PvP season for us. So we wanted to give ourselves a good challenge right away, and we sure did that. Uh, so the first 5 days was basically us farming and sieging and sitting on Dora. And then the passes opened here, and we managed to take 1, 2, 3 passes all in one day. And we fought bear a lot up in this area up here in northern Ravani and central Mirkwood, while we worked to take these. And we were a purple kingdom up here. And I got to tip my cap to Dora because um, sometimes just a matter of 5, 10, 15 hours can really make a huge difference in the course of a season. So basically, let me break it down what happened here. A lot of us relocated, most of us relocated by Arabore or along this ridge to fight bear. And when we moved, when you start the season, your bases are kind of interdispersed all throughout your starting region. And when we moved, immediately Dora mobilized and ate all of our farm in Eastern Hills and took that keep, and then started moving into um, Carnan Vale and uh, the Iron Hills keep here. So while that was happening, we were fighting bear, and our resources are getting drained, and our troops are getting drained. So it wasn't looking too good, and we actually lost this pass. We tried to defend it. There was a good battle there. There was a lot of great battle pins up in here for a couple of days. I want to say maybe not like a couple days because the passes opened on Sunday at 0800 UTC, and um, it's going on Wednesday, so that would be 3 days since the pass is opened. So we were probably fought for about 24 to 36 hours there, and there was good fights. It was really, really good fights. It was really fun. I tip my cap to Bear. They're a good team, and I tip my cap to the tenacity of Dora for biding their time, and when the time came, they sprang into action and they farmed at a pace that exceeded my expectations. And that's okay. You try things and you see what happens. Because let's face it, you face a lot of teams and you fight them, and they kind of give up. And this team could have done that, and they didn't. And you got to just tip your cap to them, and you got to tip your cap to Bear. They worked together very, very well, and they kicked us out. So one of the lessons learned out of all this is if you're going to do something really, really stupid, do it right away. Because it was not looking good. We were clearly going to be getting getting hammered up here. So we made the decision, and I gotta say there was a lot of deliberation about this. We changed our spawn region over to the White Mountains to join our partners Lame. Super excited to work with Lame. Really, really awesome, awesome people. I love those guys. And so now we're down here in the White Mountains in southern Ravanian, and we're fighting Skull a little bit. Not too much yet. We're still just kind of getting our feet back under us here. But I think it's going to be a really exciting season, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the way. And it's really, really cool to see, all of this action out here in the West and in the South. I wish we could have hung up in the Northeast, but things just didn't go the way we had envisioned. And like I said, you got to tip your cap to the opponents and give credit to where credit's due, because that was some hard fights. And if Dora hadn't came back and farmed all that farm as fast as they farmed it, like let's say we got to keep our farm another half a day, 12 hours. Not an egregious amount of time. I think just anywhere from 12 to 24 hours of maintaining our farm of Arabore would have really made a huge difference in how effectively we were capable of fighting and sustaining warfare against Bear. And without that farm, we just couldn't continue. So kudos to you guys. Wonderful job. And duly noted that the strength, the tenacity, the activity, it's all there for you guys. So it was a pleasure meeting you in warfare early, and I'm sure we'll be doing it again in the not too distant future. So that's really basically all that's going on around the map. We've got the fights in the west, we've got the fights in the south, and as soon as the 10-day pass is open on Friday, Bear will be right back into the fray. From a leaderboard perspective, if you come and you look at the teams, Bear is way on top at 2.9. They now basically have an entire sector they could farm if they so choose. Lame coming in second at 2.7. Skull at 2.5 coming in third. Unbroken just behind at 2.4 in fourth. Hive Mind tied, maybe just a smidge less, coming in fifth at 2.4. Moab at 2.1. Wim at 2.1, and last night's Angmar 2. Yudz back on the board at ninth place currently at 1.8, and Dora at 1.7. And we also have Pero, which looks like a Russian team. Should I say Pero? Because when I see Pero, I think like, Espanol, but I don't know. But they have 1 million affluence, and that's quite a bit. And then we saw the Ewok had a kingdom in Rune, so they're coming in 12th. So I mean, you got 12 teams with at least 7,500 affluence, going all the way up to almost 3 million, and we're only about 7 or 8 days into the season here. So very exciting season. I love it. I don't care about personal affluence at all, so I'm just going to do what I always do and gently scroll down the list and show you like the top 30. I'm not going to spend any sort of egregious amount of time on this, because let's face it, farm only tells you small part of the story. And you come and you look at the merit and you see, 3 people with over 400,000 merit. And you go, wow. And right now the board is dominated by Lame and Whim. Good old Rob sitting at top, 421. Isaac, 414. Rodamantis at 412. So for 7 days, going on 8 days into the season, we already got 3 folks with 400K merit and a 4th knocking on the door. More to come. So by this time next week, this list will obviously grow. Edgar Allan Poe. Oh, I love you guys. That's so funny. Jaro. Count Vladislaus Dracula. SPC Moon. You're the first Yudz name I see on the list, coming in 19th. 246. SPC is the man. Wes. I saw Pumpkin Price up there too. Melky. A lot of Whim folks. Some Unbroken, some Lame, some Yudz, some Skull. Moab. It's fantastic. I love the diversity of names and teams that I see in the top 100. FD. Donnie Darko. Oh, sorry. I love the names. Captain Niton. Bobananu. Basper the Friendly Ghost. Tell me why. King Oradreth. That's the name I haven't seen in a minute. Legoloff. Naya. 2. We got another melon. We had a melon in Yudz. He's currently trapped in Arabore. Free melon. Pure Kong. There's me. Hey. Rayhawk. I recognize that name. Used to be the leader of Heon, or one of the leaders of Heon, a couple seasons back. 666. Kirby. Dash. Robin. Castle. Yeah, so that's your top 100 here for merit, and it's only a week into the season. It's going to get spicy, my friends. It's going to be spicy. There's the map. There you have it. That's my update. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments section below. I appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. I apologize to all people in the game that got to put up with my shit. I hope everyone's having fun. I hope everyone's entertained. I think it's going to be a great season. There's a lot of great players and great teams on this server, and I just wish everyone the best. I hope everyone is having fun and enjoying playing the game, because that's what it's all about. It's about playing the game, making mistakes, learning, adjusting, having fun, goofing around, fighting. It's what it's all about. All right, my friends, I'll see you again soon. Talk to you later. Have a great week and weekend ahead. Turgon the Y, signing off.